Are we live? I think we should be Gucci. Hello chat! Hello chat! It's been a while! It's been a while! Wait, I should be careful because I think my mic is a bit too... There you go! Hello chat! It's been a while! It's been a while, just chatting. Wait, I'm gonna fix stuff straight away. See, nobody's here there yet. Never mind. I got go. So it's been a while I did a just chatting stream. So yo, Gutka, thank you for the 39-month resub. Let's go. Damn, that's a lot to be honest. So let me know if all the audio is okay, because it's been a while I did a just chatting stream. So I actually had some issues setting up, so I'm a bit late. So I think everything should be good, but just in case audio's peaking, I'm loud or whatever, let me know. But yeah, I decided because it's been a while to do a just chatting stream. Kind of catch up on ASOT, catch up on life, give a little updates. Cause yeah, been a while. It's actually first stream of the year. Holy shit! It's bloody 2nd of March, and I'm doing my first stream of the year. Good job, Ross. 4 months of not streaming. I know. Oopsie. I know, professional streamer, by the way. Actually, last week we reached a milestone. I got 500 followers. Let's go. So yeah, had to do one. Had to do one. Somebody at ASOT, he asked me for my Twitch handle and actually started following me. So we got 500. Let's go. I did not notify. I did not. I will actually do that because I have Discord open. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it for once. I can do it for once. Let me do this. I will close Discord right after because I know that I'm gonna get pinged and it's gonna sound. Everyone's gonna be annoyed with the ping. There you go. Bleep, bleep, set now. There you go. I can close Discord straight away. Professional streamer, by the way. I just closed Discord. Oops. Never mind. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. I mean, you can do it if you would. Oh, I knew you would do it. Cutie. Who's this guy? No idea. Some random dude. Also, hi, EU. Do we have Alien Please here? Twitch? I don't think we do. Yo, bully! Do we have Alien Please? Let me try. No, I don't have Alien Please. No. I want Alien Please. So yeah, for those who just joined, I'm doing a little catch up because, well, first stream of the year. Yikes. 2nd of March. Very much on time. But I thought it would be nice to kind of catch up on ASOT. Catch up on life in general, because it's been a while. I think most of you guys know, like, you know, what I'm up to, but I don't know. Just nice to chat, you know. So yeah, first update, first of all, I am planning to go back to DJ streams. Just so people know. Because I think the last DJ stream has... I mean, like second half of 2024 was basically just... Every DJ stream was only charity related stuff. But I'm trying to actually go back to DJ streams because I've been slacking with those. And to be honest, they're always fun. I enjoy doing them. So I will be back. I promise. I promise. Here. Stream promise. Stream promise. You can clip it if you don't trust me. Could backfire really bad. So yeah, how's chat been? How y'all... Yo, Reg? How y'all been recovering from ASOT? A week has passed now, so I think we're all recovered now, haven't we? Yo, Rixco! Yo, Jamie! Let's go! Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 48 months. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's 4 years, right? That's 4 years. Thank you for the 4 years, Jamie. Holy shit. That's crazy. Okay, since Jamie joined, We missed you, Jamie. We missed you at ASOT. Actually, Reg, you too. You were missed. Quick maths is correct. You know how it is. It's like, you're pretty sure it's correct, but you're like, oh fuck, I'm on stream. What if I say something stupid? So yeah, I decided to talk a little bit about ASOT. Give a little summary. Gonna be whipping again on all the stuff that I didn't like, and compliment on the stuff I did like. Because, you know, lots of stuff I did like this year, lots of stuff I didn't like this year. Surprise, surprise. Imagine I'm doing a just chatting stream about the event. It's like, everything was great. Everything was great. But no, I'm not. I'm not happy with everything. So yeah, before we get into it. So, because the sets are being uploaded, right? Oh yeah, hi popcorn. Seeing the sets are being uploaded. Just question to all of you, like, who were there. What were your favorite sets so far? C-Pub. You could have gotten away with that C-Pub. Yes! I mean, Agatha and I are basically on one line, so... Spoilers. Estevan was so good. I'm still surprised he played the Ebenezer ID. I was not expecting that. And Ferry was like such a surprise too. Actually, before I went for a run today, I was like, I'm gonna listen to Ferry. Like, such a good set. So yeah, let me actually switch screens. Because I have stuff ready. There you go. To show. To kind of get into it. Also, I need to grab my phone now to read chat. So yeah. Sorry, that's a lot of Agatha. Sorry, Agatha. What the fuck is that message? Hi, Jesse. Uh-huh. 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 Oh, my volume is a little low. So, music or just mic? Because I actually try to kind of chill down. Mic, okay. Yeah, be careful what you wish for. Okay, what about now? Is it better now? Because it's already like in the yellow, which I'm kind of monka-ass about. Because the moment I start yelling, it's gonna be... you know, it's gonna be distorting. Thanks, mods. I don't know who was that, but thank you. Wait, let me see actually who it was. I can check. No, wait, I cannot check. So actually, regarding Twitch, so I said it at the start, we actually reached 500 followers! Yay! So somebody at ASOT came up to me, and he was like, hey dude, you are Ruben's biggest fan. I saw you back to back at the Open to Close. Nice set, dude. Do you play sets on Twitch? I was like, yeah, I do. I mean, sometimes. And guy started following me, and he was follower number 500. So, hey, we got 500 followers. Took some time, but... Yay! Let me read chat. Fuck, I have the hype train thing stuck. So I can only read one message. You were giving him a chance, yeah, to be honest. It makes sense, but it was... I think kind of clear it was a troll. So yeah, okay, now let me actually change screens, because I'm just yapping about nothing. There you go, so once again this year they had the bloody cube. Bloody cube was kind of cool. You could see a lot more people were taking pictures with it this year. At least that's what I noticed. By the way, if like there's like my camera somewhere here on the screen in the way of stuff, let me know. Let me know, because I can't see it. I can monitor it myself. So also, yeah. You happy, Agatha? You happy? So, for those who don't know, I did a bet with Agatha. There's no camera in the scene. Really? Oh, oops. Blah, blah, blah. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. There you go. There you go. Should be fixed now. So, yeah, there you go. So, I had a bet with Agatha a couple years ago. I don't remember what the bet was about. Yo, Dacia! So, I don't even remember what the bet was about. But basically, I lost the bet back then. And what I had to do was I had to take a picture in Rotterdam with a sign saying I love Rotterdam with a genuine smile. Was something COVID related, yeah. I don't remember either. But basically, yeah, I had to do this. Took some years, I did it, I hate it. But, yeah. I did this really quick, because if a diehard Rotterdammer, Feyenoord or whatever would come up, I'd get bang bang. So yeah, let me actually start. So this was the Friday, right? So the first day of ASOT. Basically, we were going for a walk through Rotterdam, and we actually ran into the ASOT Hotel. So I should talk about this first. ASOT Hotel. So, because for the people who were there last year, the venue was a lot smaller last year, right? It was way bigger this year. I didn't take a lot of pictures of the actual hotel, but you could just walk in, chill. So when we walked in, actually Ben Gold was playing, as you can see. So it was super cool. Super cool that you could just walk in. It was kind of sad that they didn't really have sets announced beforehand. But it was super cool that you could just walk in. You know, artists would be playing. No, you didn't need to be a guest or have a ticket. You could just walk in, which is super cool. Like, applause to that, right? I mean, I'm not so sure if that was supposed to happen, but I think that's just super cool that they do that. Even though maybe not on purpose. Yeah, they didn't check. They didn't check at all. They only checked for like if you had the actual day events, right? Like the panels on Saturday. Then yeah, they did check tickets there, but for like just this kind of stuff, the party, just there was like a little cafe area downstairs too. You could just walk in and they were fine with that, which is great. So yeah, this was really cool. I think the ASOT Hotel was a big upgrade compared to last year, even though it was a lot more busy as well. But yeah, it was nice. Also kind of nice central area of Rotterdam too. I mean, I don't know if I can open the map here without doxing me. Wait, let me actually do this first, just in case I dox myself. Yeah, okay, I can do this. I can do this and not dox myself. Oh. I think there's probably going to be a buffer, because I don't think my computer is liking it. There you go. So yeah. Basically last year it was here. Oh, I don't think my computer is really liking Google Maps currently. I hope there's no buffer. So last year it was around here, if I recall correctly, the ASOT Hotel. So basically the other side of the bridge this year. This year it was like right here. But it's nice because, you know, a bit more central, bit more in the center of the city. Did I switch cam? Yeah, I did. So basically it's a bit more in the center of the city. And just in general it was bigger. Yo, Sam! Hello. Yeah, a lot more open inside too. Yeah. So yeah, it was nice. So it really was an upgrade this year. It really was an upgrade this year. Sorry, a lot of Agatha pictures. So yeah, let me actually switch to this for the Friday, because we need to update. I mean, I'm probably gonna get more into detail this when we talk about the Saturday, but like on the in general, I want to talk a bit about the floor plan, cause I don't know if people remember from last year, but last year I was nagging like crazy about entrances and closing areas. So first thing that has to be mentioned is that they changed the numbers of the area. Because for people who remember, last year main stage was area 1. Nothing changed there. And basically, the second stage was area 3, right? But they actually made it make more sense. So yeah, small thing, but you know. This was nice. But on top of that, last year, if you had a VIP ticket, you would enter here, basically, right? So you would directly... Actually, here, I should say. Because they closed off this area now. But basically, you would enter here, you would have the lockers, and you would walk right into area 2, right? They changed that this year. Because basically, if they would have to close area 2, they would close these doors. And if you would be there just to get your locker, you would basically be stuck. On top of that, they made one ways, which is great. Because I think last year it was 2 ways. And this sucked because basically when they closed the stage, people couldn't go in, which makes sense. But you couldn't go out as well. So if you were just going to your locker and you wanted to go out, you were stuck. So, nice fire hazard, by the way. So it's super nice that they actually changed that this year. And they actually moved it here. So, a lot has to be said. No, Nightbot will not time you out. You can post a link, EU. Only thing that has to be said was that security took forever this year. And let me tell you, they did not do a full body check. At least not with me. So, it was really weird at it. Yeah, thank you, EU. That's actually a super good one. That's a super good one. There you go, yeah. So you can see, basically, right? They had it right here, instead of here. So they removed the entire area 2. Right? And they made this just basically the VIP locker area, right? If we compare it. Actually, better to compare with the Saturday lineup. So this was basically the lockers, and they moved area 3 to like a little bit above, right? They made it smaller too. But I'll get back on this to when we go on the Saturday, right? But basically the professional streamer. There you go. The Friday was basically just a like basically Armin 5 hours, right? This was the main thing of the Friday, right? They had some other artists, but you know, they were like, you know, I mean, I don't want to be rude here, but at least in my opinion, you know, always when it's like Armin does these extended sets, you basically stay for Armin, and they have these other artists in case you want to have something different. For me this year, it felt a lot of, like, very much different. I joined for Armin, but I think I was the least at Armin this year. Because it just, I don't know. But this is just opinion, right? Let's, I wasn't very satisfied with Armin's set, right? I'll get more into detail on that too. They were slow on Friday. On Saturday too, to be honest, with the security. I mean, it was a bit better on Saturday, but it was still slow, in my opinion. One of the Anjuna chats I'm in had a few people complaining about VIP queue time. Yeah, it was horrible. We were lucky that we had, wait, I have it right here. We had, like, VIP day, right? Wait, let me actually... Flexing. That we had VIP day, right? So, there were separate lines, right? You had VIP hotel, VIP weekend, VIP day. VIP Weekend and VIP Hotel had long lines. Like, super long lines. You had to cut it, yep. I always cut it, because I don't like having it for a longer time. It gets dirty. So, but I don't have anything to cut the plastic with. So what I do is always I cut, like, I can actually show you. I with pain in my heart, I cut off like one of the little ones. Oh. Just so I can have most of the bracelet be fine, right? And I can keep it. I like to kind of keep them. Because, you know, in like years from now, it's going to be like, oh, wow, right? Maybe stupid, but I don't know. I like to keep it. But, yeah, so basically when we get back to the queues, so they had hotel, weekend, day. So weekend hotel had huge queues, and the day was like no one. So at first we were like, ha, like proper VIP of the VIP, ha, we can just walk in. But then when you walk in, there was this huge security line from everyone, like everyone meshed together, right? And this took forever. I think we missed first part of Ruben and Ferry set, right? I mean, it has to be said, we kind of came a little bit later already, because we went to Five Guys before, right? We had to meet up at Five Guys, which was nice. So we came a little bit later, but we missed a lot. Like, we were still like a bit past 6, I think. Because doors opened at 6 with Jordan, right? Already playing, but nothing on the main stage yet. But we were still waiting for quite some time. We missed a lot of Ruben set. Ruben and Ferry set, right? Because they were going back to back. Security lines were hit and miss. The line I took on Friday was fine. On Saturday, my line was hella slow. Yeah, because on Saturday, actually. Because I think the one we had was kind of fine. But there was one right next to us. And this guy was like inspecting everything. Right? Like, I kind of had a guy who was kind of chill. Like, done, fine. The only thing he did was like, I had the umbrella because on Saturday it rained. Right? He was like, you're gonna put this in the locker, right? And I was even joking, like, yeah, I don't think it's gonna rain in the venue, right? So, it was like, okay, it's fine. So, you know, but the guy on the right was like super strict about everything. I mean, maybe because of the situation there, you know, but I think like what EU mentioned, it's basically hit or miss who you had. But, that's why I could put all the boss ones back on. Oh, you can slide it off. Ah. Yeah, I always have to cut them, sadly. Because I can't get the plastic thingy off. I hate the plastic thingies. I mean, at one hand I get it, because it's not that you don't give it to somebody else, right? But it's always like, come on, this is nice, I want to keep this, I don't want to destroy it. But, yeah, so we missed a big part of Ruben Ferry set. But I still think that they, to change screens, I still think they did a big upgrade by having the entrance here, this year. I don't know how regular was. VIP problems. But, anybody here went regular who has more experience with that? Because kind of curious how that went. If that was a bit quicker or not. If anybody was there, let me know. Please let me know. But yeah, so basically to get back to the timetable. Like I said, basically I didn't think Armin was too good this year. So they did something weird, right? So basically he was playing, oh, what am I doing? Ross. Good job. Basically what they did was they had 5 hours of Armin, but split up in 5 different slots, as you can see. So like back-to-back Artband, back-to-back Hapsley, blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah, right? But what was weird was every time, because I thought it would basically be one continuous set and just the artist would get on. But what would happen is Armin would be playing like for an hour, like for the first one, for instance, and basically finish the set, like, you know, like, lights would go out, he would hide, they would have the fancy intro, Armin, back to back, art pad, and they would start all over again, which was super weird, because what's the point? What's the point? It's like, it's 5 hours of Armin. He can just grab the mic, and it's like, who's ready for a back-to-back with art pad? Yeah! Right? Like, and it would be fine, right? And just have a continuous play, right? But no, it's like he cuts the set to then start the set, which is just super weird. I get it for like the face-to-face, right? Because I'm gonna talk more about this later. The summary of this stream in general. I'll talk about it later. But the face-to-face is like, okay, they have a different setup. This makes sense that he has to cut the set, and the design, like they have to change stuff on stage, right? This makes sense. But with the back-to-back and solo sets, it's like, why would you do that? You can just play the full thing and have the guys come on stage. On top of that, another thing that's weird, because I didn't talk about the Ruben back-to-back ferry, right? Which was a good set. I liked it a lot. But one thing that was kind of weird was that they did a video on the socials of ASOT a couple months before the gig, right? Where Ruben and Ferry were explaining about what to expect from their back-to-back. And they shared that at the end of the back-to-back, Armin would join on stage, and it would basically be back of the three hosts, right? So I was actually expecting that to happen, right? So when Ruben and Ferry closed their set, I was like, oh, so basically the first hour of Armin is gonna have the three of them on stage. Nope. None of that. None of that. Which is super weird. I mean, it's not on the timetable, right? It wasn't on the lineup, so, you know, it's not something that was handwritten down like this is gonna happen. But if you post a video on the socials like this is gonna happen and then it doesn't happen, it's weird. Again, I don't mind. I enjoyed Ruben and Ferry. It's fine, right? It's not like I'm such a huge Armin fan. At least in my opinion. It's like, oh no, it's not the three of them on stage. But complaints about yes, Stace, you're right. But I don't know, it's weird, right? To say one thing and then do the other thing. Because I like the idea, because it's like, oh yeah, because last year they had the whole destination stuff, right? Like all the hosts would be on stage, which was a really, really fun experience. I thought like, okay, it's gonna be something like this again, right? But no. But okay, I don't mind. I enjoyed Ruben and Ferry, right? So it's fine, right? But basically, I basically stayed for the first hour of Armin, which, I'll be honest, wasn't the best. Let's keep it like that. It was not my stuff. I know some people enjoyed it, right? I think it's just a matter of taste. I would also complain about 5 hours of Armin. Hi, Serena. But yeah, actually, because we should have had more Ruben. We should have had more Ruben. That's basically what it is. Thanks for joining, Sam. Have a good one. But, yeah. The set was more afterlife stuff, basically. It was very melodic techno. I know some people really love this. I can like it too, but basically Armin, because to go back to a week earlier before ASOT, Armin did a 3-hour set in Club Toffler as a pre-party to ASOT, right? Club Toffler is a club in Rotterdam, for those who don't know. And it was kind of similar to this set. I wasn't too too excited with this set as well. Because it was a bit more, let's say, very bassy. I had it in Club Toffler, but it was also during this set that there would be like bass drops, so to say, and it would be like super loud and kind of heavy in your body. Like, it would from, like, be silent to, like, right? I don't know how to properly explain this, but it basically... Friend of mine went to the event with a regular ticket, says took around an hour to get through. Whoa! That's insane. That's insane. So half an hour wasn't so bad, exactly. An hour is insane. So, if anybody from ASOT is watching, please fix your security. A safe and secure event is important. Yes, very much. Please keep it safe. But make it quicker. Make it quicker, please. You know that a lot of people come in at the same time. Fix that. Thank you. Thank you, Insomniac. Okay. So far, the service announcement message. But, I think that's more Ahoy itself than ASOT. Yeah, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. I think it's Ahoy too. Yeah. Yeah, like, yeah. But, so yeah, this is a message for Ahoy. Fix it. Or, hey, Insomniac. There's a nice venue here in Amsterdam called The Rye. Maybe you want to host ASOT there? Maybe new destination? Please. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's, dude, no. A man can dream, Days. A man can dream. Yeah, they weren't even checking wallets. This is true. They weren't checking wallets, which is weird. I mean, I get it, because it's like, okay, you have drug checks that you need to do, but it's mainly about just, you know, people not taking in dangerous stuff, right? Like, the drugs is, like, second important, right? Because you know people gonna smuggle that in anyway, right? But at the same time, yeah, people are still doing drugs anyway, yeah. But, you know, people gonna take them in anyway, right? Like, this is still a thing, right? But, I don't know. But anyway, to get back to the set, because basically this, I didn't like this with Armin's set. It was very bassy, a very, you know, more melodic techno, which is fine. I don't have problems with melodic techno, but very bass heavy, not very melodic, which is not really my stuff. So I actually decided, or we decided, because I was with Agata, right? That, because I like Ali and Fila a lot. We were like, let's go to Area 2, let's just go to Ali and Fila, which we did. And Fadi, I love Fadi. Fadi did a great set. Okay, same crowd management this and last year. Just like last year, guys at security are too chatty, striking short convos for no reason. Yeah, that's very Dutch. Yeah, that's certainly cultural. But that just felt unnecessary to me. Just do your damn job. You have plenty of people to let in. Actually, this is true. But yeah, it's very Dutch to like have a short chat, right? We like our little short talks. Oh, nice weather today, huh? Oh, you're very busy, huh? Yeah, what they said. They should let people in before. This is definitely true. Because people want to catch... Unlike with some events here in Holland, where people come for the event rather than the sets, people here really come for the music, right? It's a very international crowd. Which I think Ahoy kind of underestimated too. Because actually, when I went in on Saturday, there I was checked by a woman. And I was talking in Dutch, and she was like, no, this was on Friday. Because on Saturday I had the guy who was like, you're not gonna walk with the umbrella, right? On Friday I had a woman checking me. Which is also weird, because normally it's guys do guys and woman do woman, right? But I had a woman checking me. And she was like, oh, thank God, finally somebody speaking Dutch. Which was like, I don't think you know what kind of festival you're working at today. So yeah, they should definitely open the doors. This is for sure. Open early. But yeah, EU is right too. They should like keep in mind that there's a lot of people, and it's like lopen de bandwerk, as we say in Dutch. Like the rolling, you know, Like keep it going, keep it rolling, right? Don't have breaks that are unnecessary, especially because you could see that there's like, for instance, when we came in on, I think it was Saturday, right? We had the famous guy with the screens, right, coming in as well. He was like on the left to us, and they had they were checking bags and stuff, right? Like, you have people coming in like that too, which is already a big hiccup too, right? You can't keep going when you have that, right? So they should keep in mind that people like that enter too, that just need more, like the more ground check, right? This was funny because they kept talking in English while I answered in Dutch, so they probably just missed a lot of Dutchies too. This is true. This is true. They just checked arms and legs anyway. Yeah, they didn't check anything else. Which is still weird. Which is still weird in my opinion. Because especially when they checked arms, I have my watch. They would just feel, and it's like, oh yeah, okay, sure, right? Again, I get that it's, again, lopende bandwerk, right? They have to keep going. But if you do a check, it's like, I mean, because I'm saying that it should go faster, but I'm also saying it should go safer, right? Which is, you know, you can't have the cake and eat it too, right? You have to make choices. But I do feel like that they had none. Just it depended on the person standing in front of you, because you could see that there were some really deep grounded checks with some people, right? Well, on the other hand, you had also like, let it go. Yeah, sure, fine. I don't mind it, but I think they want to check bras, maybe. To be honest, true. At least it was safe, not like transmission in Prague with PE, true. But I think that's also depending on the kind of festival that's happening. One thing though, if we talk about security and Ahoy, I don't know if this made to other news than Dutch news, but right after ASOT, I think it was right after ASOT, right? Maybe before ASOT, but I think it was after. There was a big story in the news about a potential that, like, I think last year there was a potential terrorist attack at an event in the Ahoy. I think they even mentioned the event. It wasn't ASOT, don't worry. But I wonder if Ahoy is gonna have more strict security now, seeing that news came out. So I'm really curious to see if that's gonna happen next year, that we're gonna see that there's way more security this year. Yeah, Monka, I know. Yo, Sveta! Yeah, VOD should be up. Don't worry. Don't worry. VOD should be up. It's got a more common here. They require clear bags and pass you over with a metal detector. To be honest, I think they should do that here too. They should definitely do that here too. I'm very much in favor of metal detectors. I think we used to have them in the past at some venues. I think they just gradually disappeared for some reason. Which is weird. I get that you can't do an airport X-ray. Because it's gonna be kind of pricey, but I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, they should definitely change a lot. I think we will see changes in security next year. But yeah, let's get back to the music, right? Because because I didn't talk about it, Agatha said that she thought it was boring. But I loved Fadi's set. Like, Ali and Fila is always like deep spot in my heart. I know it's like, you know, uplifting. Some people think it's boring, but I like Fadi. I really like Fadi. I think he did a great set. But the next set after that, Ferry, best set of Friday by far. It just got uploaded, so if you haven't checked it yet, check it. You will not be disappointed. Let me tell you that. It's such a good set. To be honest, I know Ferry is good, but this came out of the blue for me. That was this good. It was like one of the highlights of the weekend, in my opinion. Super energetic, like super melodic, kind of old school vibes in a new jacket. I liked it a lot. It was super nice. So after Ferry, we went for a short break. We just talked. Everyone gathered. Some people left. Some people stayed. And basically, we heard a little bit of Armin's set because on the Friday they had in the food court. Let me actually change. And the food area, right? They had speakers up so you could hear the main stage set on like a decent volume, which was nice. I like when they do that. Because it's like you're not missing out, right? Even though you're in the food area, also, but still in a like decent volume that you can hear people talk to, which I love, right? 2 years ago during 8E, Ferry was kind of boring though. Yeah, he was, to be honest. But I think he played very different back then. But yeah. Yes, man! Yeah, this was a moment. I want to know the ID that he played. I mean, I'm sure it's an ID of his own. Like, he played the kind of like, yeah, nice interpretation, Ross. But the kind of old school vibe. I think it's second to last track. Whoa, this is such a nice one. EU will remember, because it's the moment he started joining next to us to kind of rave. And speaking of raving, so we went for the face-to-face, which super good set too. Let me definitely check that out. Super nice set too. Even though kind of weird, I had a short chat with EU about it as well. That was kind of not like... So basically what they did with the face-to-face, because it's definitely not a back-to-back, it's a face-to-face. Don't you dare call it a back-to-back. But it's basically like they have it's the face-to-face setup. Yeah, so they had the different setup, right? That's nice. Was a lot harder to do on Saturdays. Yeah. Like calling it side to side. So yeah, Area 3 was loud as fuck on Saturday, but I'll get back to that. Again, this stream in a nutshell. I'll get back to that. But during the face-to-face, what they did is basically, you know, it was a back-to-back, like facing each other, but with two different setups, right? So basically, on paper, right, they wouldn't be able, like Maddox and Armin wouldn't be able to just tell each other or show each other, I'm gonna play this track next, right? So on paper, they didn't know from each other what they would play. On top of that, they wouldn't be able to do the transition, like on the decks, right? So one person had to do the transiting out, and one person had to do the transiting in, basically, right? Which is interesting. It's a very interesting concept. If only for not that you could see that. So for instance, they had on one CDJ, you could see the key and BPM that the other was playing in. So, which kind of destroys the point of like the whole face-to-face, because you don't need to use your ear so much. You can basically see, oh, the other's playing that, so I can play this, right? Be right back. Squirrel knocked a bird feeder out of my tree and tried to run away with it somewhere. Oh shit, go grab it. Also, oh, a little squirrel. White people happy. Too bad he's yoinking. I want to see Jamie like with a shoe going after the squirrel. Yeah, I have rats doing this, no joke. So I have a little like bird feeder thing set up. Very off topic. I have a little bird feeder thing set up. And I've just like an acrobat rat, as I like to call it, who's just climbing on it and just yoinking the stuff. It's... Yeah, Amsterdam rats. It's horrible. I have a couple of videos of it. I'll show it in a bit. But yeah, so can always be worse. I'd rather have... Okay, let me find it. I should share it now. I'd rather have squirrels do it than bloody bloody rats. Let me find, because actually right after Agatha left, it happened. So let me find this video real quick. Yeah, here you go. Let me set it up, because I don't want to... Wait, because I'm going to dox my own place. Let me quickly remove the information. There you go. I don't want to dox where I'm living. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this fucking fat rat here. Look at it. And you have to... It's so small. How the hell is it climbing on this shit? Look at this. It's like not... Look. How is this cute? Look how fat that fucking thing is. Sorry, words. Look at this. Aha head. Look at it. How did it... It's a fucking acrobat. My mom is like... I showed this to my mom. My mom was like, oh, nice. You got a Cirque du Soleil animal at your place. It's like, how the hell is it getting on there and staying on there? A circus rat. Exactly. Exactly. Just... What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, let me get the setup back again. But, yeah. So, can we trade, Jamie? You want to have rats instead of squirrels? So, yeah, let me go back to... Because I actually didn't show pictures. Do I have the setup right? Yeah, I do. Look at this. Also, yeah, this was Five Guys. Yay! Was super fun. I'll keep the squirrels, yeah. Was super fun. So yeah, this was Friday. Damn, I have to say, Area 2, so like mind-blowing again, like this year. I like that they did like the Printworks vibe, even though I feel like they kind of killed some space for it. Because, okay, I'll get back to this on the Saturday. Again, I'll get back to this. Yeah, I like the look of Area 2 way more. Actually, Majek made a point about Area 1. Maybe you can't really see it here, but a bit better here. The screen is smaller compared to this year? Or compared to last year? Because last year it was a bit wider. They made it a bit smaller this year. So I think I will say, because Majek made this comment and I kind of agree. I feel like they went more budget this year. So for instance, Majek pointed out that during a call the other day, that there was no confetti. And he made a good point. There was no confetti. Which I get that maybe because, you know, they're also partnered with the WWF. They don't want to make trash that's not needed. But it's like, it does feel like they did some budget cuts this year. At least it felt like it. A bit. But yeah, let's, the face-to-face was, damn, super nice. But to get back to the technical stuff, I do feel like they kind of killed the purpose of the face-to-face. A bit. Just a little bit. It basically became another back-to-back. But hey, I enjoyed the I enjoyed the set a lot, so I'm not going to complain too much. Last year there was one row of regular decks and one VIP deck behind. Now 3 rows of VIP. Ah, so this explains. Yeah, you can see there's a lot more people this year too. So it makes sense. On set it looked like they were having a lot of fun during it. Yeah, to be honest, true. Also with the hand gestures and stuff. But it was a fun set. Speaking of fun, EU. I'm gonna show it. You ever want to see EU rave? Here you go. I'm just gonna quickly hope that it doesn't. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! There you go. That's the sound that should be playing here without DDoSing myself. It was such a nice set. I enjoyed the raving a lot. So yeah, that was Friday. So let's move on to Saturday. Because Saturday we had all the areas open, right? It's the full lineup. So I'm gonna share something about. No, what? Oh, about the way home. Yes. So we had some issues. So unlike, wait. Do I have 2 Saturday timetables? Good job, Ross. There you go. So unlike Saturday, Friday ended at 1 a.m. So kind of early, right? So we had to take a train home. So we kind of had to rush a little bit for it, if I recall correctly. I mean, we still had a metro towards the station. Because, you know, on Saturday it wasn't driving anymore. But on Friday we could still take... that is early. It is. I mean, it started early too. Because doors opened at 6. But yeah, they basically ended it early. So that you have, you know, more energy for the day events. Plus, you get more energy for the Saturday. That was the theory behind it. As far as I can tell. Oh, you shared the view of the first... I don't have Discord open, but... I'll open it in a bit. I purposely closed Discord because I know I'm gonna get the bloody notifications in. It's gonna drive people crazy. It's gonna be like... bloop, bloop, bloop. So they're looking out for your health that people get... I mean... A bit. I kind of get the idea, but it just sucks. Oh yeah, that's great. Thanks, Dace. That is the best way of doing it. So I don't have to open Discord. Yeah. Oh shit, that's zoomed in. That's very zoomed in. There you go. That kind of far, really far back, to be honest. You can't even see Armin and Maddox anymore. It's just crowd. But kind of cool that you can see all the way back of the venue. But yeah, they basically become ants. But here you can really see that the screen is smaller too. I don't know. It does feel like they did some budget cuts. It's nice that it's tired though. Huh? Don't bully CPAP. I know. Oh, it's not a CPAP. Teared. No, it's just me being stupid. Good job, Ross. Good job. Met lachen. Yeah. But this is true. Absolutely. I agree on this. Do they have big screens throughout so people way back and see something? Yes, they do. Maybe I can show a bit. Do I have a picture of like all the way back? I think I should have. Maybe I don't. Okay, I don't. Good job, Ross. I knew I was gonna stream this. I knew I could have just thought of like taking a picture. I mean, you could kind of... No, you can't see it here. No, there was. If you were in the back, there were some screens showing it. Like all the way in the back, there were some screens. Maybe you can see it a bit here. But it was more way in the back, right? They had some screens. Good job, Ross. Homework for next time. Actually take pictures of this kind of stuff. You know that you're gonna talk about it. Take pictures. But yeah, there were screens. you just have to trust me on it. There were pictures, or there were screens. But yeah, basically to go back on the way home. So it ended early, right? So we had to leave at 1. But basically what happened was right at the time of ASOT. So I live in Amsterdam. Surprise, surprise. Nobody knew that. I live in Amsterdam. So from Rotterdam to Amsterdam, we still had to take a train, right? Agatha and I, obviously. So basically what happened is there were constructions between Den Haag and Leiden. So they had this bus, right? This bus that drove in between the stations. They just didn't keep in mind that ASOT would be happening. So we took the train basically to Den Haag. And there was like 2 buses. And they were full in no time. Like all the ASOT crowd was there. People started fighting to get in. And the next bus would be in an hour. So there were a lot of people. If we would have waited for the bus, it wouldn't, like the next bus, it wouldn't be a guarantee that we would be on that bus. Because, you know, there were so many people. I shared a video with the screen in Discord. #general. Same like this. Can you share the link so I can open it? So I don't have to open Discord and kill the stream. But, basically what we had to do was we had to take basically a cab from Den Haag to Amsterdam. Because we were like, okay, if we take the next bus, it's not a guarantee that we get on. On top of that, yes, that's perfect. Thanks, Agatka. Dziękuję bardzo. Let's have a look. If it wants to open. So while waiting for it to open, basically, I think my computer's not having a good time because the music disappeared. I hope we don't have a huge buffer right now. It should work. It's loading. Never mind. Yay! I'm not gonna dox myself. Actually, somebody can log into Discord on my computer here. If anybody wants to use his own Discord on my computer, go ahead. Wouldn't trust it though, because I'm going to be sending messages as you. Would be funny though. But yeah, basically. Thanks, Dacia. Thanks, Dacia. Is it opening? It wants to download it. I'm not gonna download right now because it's gonna kill my PC. No, this is cursed. It is cursed. It is cursed. Shit. So yeah, no video. Rip. Rip. But yeah. Anyway. So let's continue the story. So basically we had to take, long story short, we had to take a taxi from bloody Den Haag all the way to Amsterdam, which sucked because, yo, Manjek, 48 months, let's go, another 4 years. Hello, hello. I just finished with the Friday talk. About to start on the Saturday talk. So yeah. Basically what we had to do was take a cab, Den Haag to Amsterdam. Not cheap. Could be more expensive, but it sucked. You made a screen. Let's go. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Professional streamer, by the way. Come on. Discord. Oprah, please. Open. There you go. So yeah, see? There are screens. There you go. We have a proof now. There are screens. So yeah. Basically, that was Friday. Kind of sucked that they didn't take into account that bloody, ASOT would be happening. So, would be nice if they had more buses on this fucking line. But hey, we had the same issue on Saturday, but spoilers, we took a Flixbus instead from Rotterdam, right? So we didn't have that drama, at least. Anyway, so let's continue on Saturday, because like I mentioned, all the stages were open, right? So let me start yapping about this, because if we go back to the floor plan, so one thing that was super annoying on Saturday, I think all the areas except for the main stage was smaller. So basically, everything was more, smaller, right? So it got more crowded at certain places, way quicker too. It has to be said, some of the areas were super cool. Let's say Area 5, for instance, which is a very good example. I sadly did not see a single set here, but we checked out a bit when we entered. So they had this setup. So they had like a lot of lights, right? You could see from the food court sometimes all the lights going crazy. Like, was a super nice. Oh yeah, we have the day events. You're right. Thank you. I forgot about the day events. Yes. But just to finish this stage, like, some stages were really cool, but you can see it's small. You see, like, people for reference, it's just small. Everything was small. I get back to this. Saturday, 9 p.m. But on Saturday, we also had the day events, right? So, we had the Discord meetup. I know that it's probably not proper for me to start nagging about this. But who would I be if I'm not gonna? So, here we go. We had the Armin Discord meetup. At the ASOT Hotel. And I think it was around 4 p.m. So, I already did something stupid. Me with my stupid hat thought it would start at 2. So I dragged Agatha all the way to Rotterdam at 2 p.m. So, we arrived 2 hours early, but that was my bad. We still had, like, plenty of rest and stuff, so that wasn't the worst. But yeah, I did a little pepega. Armin has a Discord? What? Yeah, I took last year's time, basically. I mean, actually what I did was, in my head, I thought 4. It starts at 4. And then my head processed it as 14. So I thought, like, 14 o'clock, 2 p.m. So yeah, just stupid. Yay, 2 extra hours in my favorite city. We actually had something nice happen. I think I'll show you. Because what happened was... I don't have the picture ready here. I should have it somewhere here. There you go. We ran into Ruben, which was super nice. So basically, Ruben had a panel. And basically, when he finished it, he came out. So we actually had a chat with him, which was super nice. Just catching up. Some other people joined in, like Maria was there, EU was there. Who else was there? We actually ran into Matt Fax as well, because he was apparently doing a party at the pool party, or a set at the pool party, which got announced super last minute. But because it got announced so last minute, and the pool party was accessible only for hotel members, we couldn't join that. But when we arrived at the hotel, Matt came out and we said hi with short chat, super short chat. But it was nice to see him too. This is one thing I like with the ASOT Hotel, that it's just very casual. You're running into everyone. Everyone's there, right? which is super nice. You can just walk in, and it's just super casual. Everyone's there. So yeah, we had a chat with Ruben. He did something sweet because he had a lot of people coming to him to take a picture. And Agatha made a comment. She was like, "Oh, don't worry, we're not gonna ask you for a picture." And Ruben was like, "You might not, but I'm gonna." So he took this picture. It was super sweet. Super sweet. But yeah, I had a good time with Ruben. He left at some point. We chilled for a bit, waiting for the meetup. Once we had the meetup, so yeah, I'm gonna be nagging about the meetup because do I have pictures of the meetup? I don't think I do. Nope, I do not. Too bad. Also another ASOT hotel picture with the flags. I like flags. It was nice. But Ruben is our fan, not the other way around. Exactly. So I like how strictly they were checking if we were on the list. Yeah. So once we arrived for the meetup, so no surprise. I mean, no surprise. No secret. We had guest list, right? Because I'm in Discord mods and stuff, right? So we went to the desk and they were like very like, do you have a QR code? And we were like, no, we're on the guest list. They were like, oh, then can you show the email? We showed the email and they were like, do you have a QR code? We're like, no, we don't have the QR code. We have the email, right? It shows here. They were checking our names, right? They were like very strict. And they gave this, right? They gave basically dropping stuff. They gave a little white paper with a little thing and you could write your name on it. That was the whole thing with the Discord meetup, right? We got this and we got one drink token. So for those who don't know, this is gonna be my first nag about this. We had guest list, but I won't show the bad side. No, I wrote my name in a very bad way in first instance, and Hout noticed it, and he was like, Ross, I would fix that. So, thank you, Hout. Thank you, Hout. That didn't cross my mind. So, yeah, this is the only way I wrote my name. There's no other way how I wrote my name. This is how I wrote my name. Basically, we got a drink token and we got this thing, right? But for those who weren't on the guest list, they would have to pay €7.50 to be there. Which, in my humble opinion, is absolutely ridiculous. Because that means that you have to pay money for a meetup, right? I mean, at first I was like, okay, maybe they have a very nice area set up for us. With like free drinks, whatever, blah blah blah, right? Which would make sense. Yo, Natalia! Hello, good evening. So basically what they did is, yeah, you got a drink token. You got a one token for a free drink, basically. And they basically only told us it's downstairs. The meetup will be downstairs. So downstairs of the hotel was like a food court area. So when it was time, we went downstairs. Like everyone joined, we went downstairs. Nobody there knew anything of Discord meetup. There was nothing. There was absolutely nothing. It was just the food court, which was already full with people having breakfast, lunch, brunch, whatever, right? But there was nothing for the Discord meetup. So what we basically did is we kind of improvised. We found this little corner behind the stairs with some seating area, and we were like, okay, we're just gonna chill here. And if people were for the meetup, we would kind of, you know, direct them like, hey, come this way, right? Big shout out to Hout for doing that too, because Hout was a bit standing on the lookout for that. I mean, guy's tall, right? So he could easily spot people having something like this, right? But it was basically, it felt like they had nothing prepared. Which is ridiculous, to say the least. Because if you make people pay €7.50, at least have a fucking, sorry, pardon my words, at least have a bloody setup, like area ready, right? It was super strange. It was super strange. Yeah. So last year we actually had a place set up, and they had a plan, right? They had sort of like, because last year Nino was there. Nino was kind of the host, right? And there would be a Q&A with mods. Although I'm very happy that we did not do another bloody Q&A, because, if people want to ask questions, they can ask questions on Discord, right? Don't need to have a Q&A for that. But I like the more casual setting than it was now, in that way. But at least last year we had an area, and there was like a coffee machine. You could grab coffee, right? There was more like, we had our own spot, right? They thought of us. This year, not at all. And compared to last year it was for free. People could just apply to be part of it. And there was just free coffee, they could just be part of it. There was a lounge area, you could sit, which was nice. This year, not at all. So yeah. Yeah, that was weird. If it was in its own set room, I could see the fee being too... Exactly, but it wasn't. So you pay, in my opinion, way too much. Because in my opinion, a meetup like this, anybody can organize a meetup, right? Anybody could be on Discord. Hey, let's have a meetup before the festival. Like we did on Friday. You go to Five Guys, you pay for a burger. Which is, you pay basically the same amount of money, and you get a burger. You get a bloody burger, right? Now there's nothing. So I don't know. So yeah. I don't know. I was waiting 50 minutes for his beer. Holy shit. But yeah, it would have been nice if they actually prepared that. I don't know if it's proper to nag about this, seeing that, being a mod and stuff. But it was very bad, to say the least. I mean, we had a fun time. I don't want to say that we didn't have a fun time. Yeah, okay, you're right, EU. But you could just do something. You could grab food for €7.50, right? Especially like somebody like me. I don't drink alcohol, so I use this bloody token. I mean, I didn't pay the €7.50, right? So I'm the least to nag about this, right? But imagine, like, you pay €7.50 and you grab a cup of coffee, right? And it's like, okay, right? There's no area, right? You're just put in with a lot of people. You kind of have to find your own spot. And you get one drink. I don't know. And on top of that, nobody checked. Nobody checked if you were actually part of it. So if you didn't pay, you could just walk down the stairs, just join, and you could even buy for your own drink, and it would be way cheaper. So I don't know. I feel like this was a very, very badly organized thing. And besides that, I didn't go to any other panels, right? But I think the other panels went more smooth and nice. So this has to be said. I mean, I can't tell from my own experience. I don't know if people here went to some of the panels. But I don't know. Actually, Majek, you went to a panel, right? So I think you can tell a bit more about it. I will say that this was super bad. And I hope if somebody from Insomniac is watching this, next year, please, if you do a Discord meetup, either make it for free and let it go. Because it's like, okay, it's for free. I mean, maybe don't let it go either. Like, have at least a little setup, like a little area ready. But at least either let it be for free, or make people pay for it and do it proper. Because now making people pay for it and have nothing organized. Yeah, you can clip it and send it to him. I don't care. Actually, I was so shit talking this whole thing while Leonard was standing next to me. Because Leonard did show up at the end. Susanna didn't, but Leonard showed up at the end. I didn't realize it was Leonard. I was like, it's ridiculous, blah, blah, blah. They're not even here. I think one of the people was like, he's standing right there. And I was like, oopsie. Oopsie, poopsie. Oopsie poopsie. Behind the screens was just a video about how Fiji was changed over years, with a lot of C-pubs in the subtitles. Oops. Leonard is a person from Insomniac. So one of the people working for the organizer of ASOT. Basically the person who was appointed to be asking questions about the festival. Or not asking, but answering questions about the festival. Last time mods get free meetup entry. Yeah, but I mean this year too. I unfortunately didn't make it to the meeting from Discord, too far from my hotel. Makes sense, don't worry. As you can hear, you didn't really miss out on anything. I didn't even know he was there. I mean, you could see that he had like this thing on with like AAA on his card. It's like, oh, okay. But I didn't know it was him either until somebody pointed it out and I saw the card, right? Ah, yeah, it will be the last time. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think like it should be credited. I think it's good that they think of the Discord and organize something for the Discord. But I do think it's ridiculous that. Okay, I'm gonna share. Maybe I shouldn't do this on stream, but yeah, exactly what they said. We would probably show up 9 at Ahoy if it wasn't for the meetup. Because one thing that should be shared, I mean, I don't know if I should share this, but basically when the day events went live, the Discord meetup was there, and it mentioned in the thing that your favorite Discord staff would be there. We didn't know shit. We didn't know shit. So basically what happened is like there was this event that said that your Discord staff would be there to add to the like disorganized stuff, right? It basically mentioned that we would be there and we didn't know shit. Yeah, it makes sense, Jamie. But yeah, basically we didn't know shit. It's like, oh, okay, we're supposed to be there. But we don't know shit. And we don't know if we even are supposed to be there. I remember talking with Days. We were like, yeah, we're not gonna... Especially €7.50. Like, we're not gonna pay for that. If they even have on the fucking website, like, hey, the Discord mods will be there, right? It's like, okay. But after some chatting, right? I think Days did some nag. Good job, Days. Eventually we got a reply in email like, oh, you're on the guest list, right? We fixed it, you can be there, you're welcome, right? Discord mods and Susanna did not show up. You're a good nagger. But yeah, so yeah, to just add to the disorganized thing about it, it's just really weird, just really weird to kind of do that sort of stuff, in my opinion. I mean, they fixed it in the end, like, but after nagging, right? But then again, the whole, you'd imagine like you have the nagging, you basically got the call, like, hey, make sure that this goes well because you already did some fuck ups, and then you just don't do anything. It's like, what the right? Like, I don't know, it's just weird. But yeah, nevertheless we had a good time. After this, we went to Markthalle, had food. Markthalle is just in general very good recommendation if you're coming for ASOT. It's the big building next to all the cubes and the UFO flying saucer station called Black. They have a lot of little food areas in there. Maybe I have a picture of it? I don't know if I took a picture of it. I don't think I did. I don't like taking pictures of Rotterdam. I do like taking pictures of Agatha, as you can see. But, no, I don't think I have pictures of it. But yeah, it's, yeah, we just chill with our own group. Exactly. Basically, you know, it's a very good recommendation to just go to like Markthalle, because they have a lot of little food areas and like foods from all around the world, right? So if you're with a big group, it's a very nice place where everyone can just grab what they like. You know. Thank you, EU. Thank you. Professional streamer, by the way. I need to have my chat. Sorry. Send me links. If my PC doesn't die. Music. Thank you. But yeah, it's a very nice... Wait, I'm only gonna change screen for a bit, because I don't know if it's gonna show my location straight from the get-go. Which would be bad. In Rotterdam, it's called Vreedgate, yeah. So basically, eating, eating shed. So yeah, let me show. There you go. Here you go. So it's this thing. So you have the big cubes here, the famous cubes, and the famous pencil building, and the famous flying saucer station. And then you have the Markthalle, and it's super nice because it has a lot of options. EU multi. EU. But yeah, as you can see, it's huge. Too bad the picture is small as fuck. But yeah, they have a lot of options. So there's stuff for everyone, right? There you see the famous pencil building too. Lovely Rotterdam. Oh, such a nice city. Always nice architecture. I think it's a webcam. Agatha is like, I got another webcam. Haha. So for those who don't know, Agatha loves webcams, where you can watch people. I think this might be a screenshot of a webcam. I think it's a webcam. So yeah, it's a nice recommendation if you are in Rotterdam. Because, well, basically, there's food for anyone. So now, let's get back to the festival. Because I'm yapping too much about the rest. Let's go back to the actual festival. So day 2, all those areas were open. Like I said, they were small as fuck. They were small as fuck. You want a webcam from Gouda? Agatha's gonna get all the webcam links now. Imagine people who live in Markthalle having their own webcams. Hey, another webcam. Agatha's gonna have all the webcams now to stalk people. So yeah. So yeah, if you have webcams of certain places, be sure to send them to Agatha. She's gonna love it. She's gonna love it. She can peek at all the people. But yeah. Anyway. So, Saturday, too bad you can't see the people. Aww. All the webcams now. I don't know if I can send links, but there's one from the Pentland Hills in Scotland. Yeah, you can send links. You can send links in here. Don't worry. So yeah, okay. Back to festival. Back to subject. Back to topic. So, one thing that was very noticeable. Let me get to the timetable of Saturday. So one thing that you can notice with Area 1 is that it was a very techno-oriented lineup. If you exclude super strings and arming, basically, right? So basically, Area 2 to 5 were basically small, but more trancey. I mean, except for like Area 3, which was basically the rave area, right? So yeah, actually something that happened is no sheep today. Oh. Actually, okay, one more thing about webcams. There's one from Namibia, the Namibian desert, which is super nice. You get to see all the like African animals. It's super nice. I think whenever I'm with Agatha, we always check this one. So yeah. Basically, one thing that happened, I think this is a complaint I heard from a lot of people. On Saturday, basically all the areas were very crowded. Very, very crowded, except for Area 1. Except for Area 1. Area 1 was more spacious. I mean, I haven't been Area 1 at all on Saturday. So I can't talk. I don't know if other people can confirm that. But what I heard of others is that Area 1 was very more spacious. Because it was very techno-orientated. So it wasn't that popular. While I can actually talk. Area 4, Laura van Dam, was a disaster. An absolute disaster. It was impossible to even get. So they didn't close Area 4, but they should have closed Area 4. So basically what they did with Area 4... let me show you. So they had these containers all around. So this was Laura van Dam. Look at all the people. So what they did is they made like a little... I can actually show with so they had like a little area within an area. So instead of using the entire area, they just set it off with containers. And they had little gaps in the containers you could enter with. Because of that, it was kind of... Sometimes these gaps would be super full and you couldn't enter. Yeah, you were lucky to have a break then. During Laura, it was so bad. Yeah, I can see the trans pitchfork people not being happy. Yeah. I mean, I won't complain about... I won't complain about techno in general, because I think techno is nice. Right? I think a lot of these names work if we go back to the timetable. Right? Like, for instance, oh, I like that I can actually highlight. Oh shit, I didn't realize. Like, Olympe, super nice, right? Avera, I think Agents of Time is kind of nice too. Not something I would, like, mark down as, like, I have to go there. But it's nice, right? We went to Various instead, who did a super nice set. Once Various' set gets uploaded, definitely check it out. It was such a nice set. But it makes sense, right? But I feel having a lineup with just these kind of names, it doesn't really work for main stage, in my opinion. So yeah, all the simps during Laura. To be honest, true. So yeah, during Laura, it was just so bad to get in. So a little example. So around the end of Laura's set, because we managed to get, like, during Laura's set, we managed to kind of sneak in with the people and be a little bit more behind, as you could see. We barely saw her. But then right before Estava, we managed to... we kind of managed to when people were leaving, to kind of go a bit more in front, right? So we would kind of make our way a bit more to the front. But actually we had Daniel with us. Yeah, exactly. Daniel got into trouble. So what happened is there was this Dutch guy. And I'm so happy that Daniel could not understand what this guy was saying to him. Because he started swearing to him in Dutch. In a very bad way. I'm not gonna repeat those words. But he was basically like going hard at Daniel, right? Basically, like to give it in a more mild translation, basically told him to F the hell out of here, and that he should realize that fool is fool, right? Even though he just joined us, right? I actually went to the guy, like, right? I tapped the guy on the shoulder. I'm like, he's with us. Calm down. He's with us, right? Don't yell at this guy. He's part of our group. I think the guy kind of quite, like, calmed down after that. But it was not friendly what the guy was saying to Daniel. So just in general, the crowd was super bad too. Because then Laura is kind of getting popular in Holland, which is noticeable here. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like they could have solved this. They could have fixed this from the start. By not, because you can see the containers around. Right here. Very clearly. Having the container style is nice, right? I think it's kind of cool, right? But they could have just removed it and make the area bigger than it is. Because basically around the area, right? If we go back to the timetable or the floor plan. They could have just used the entire area instead of having an area within an area. Because it is already the edge of a room. You don't need to have the containers. You can just open it up and make space for people, right? But I guess then it would have had to be area 3 or whatever. And they were like, oh yeah, let's make it smaller, right? I don't know. But this was very bad. Yeah, it ruins the mood when you have jerks. To be honest, this is why, like, I think Lara didn't do a bad set, but I didn't enjoy it. It was just unenjoyable with the crowd. There was a B-word standing in front during Ruben and Ferry, probably waiting for Armin. She was standing there, not moving at all, not dancing, looking cranky, and she had this enormous space in front of her that she was guarding, and people weren't allowed to come. I hate when people do that. This is the worst with, like, events Armin is playing in general, that you have people who are like, oh, Armin, oh, and they do just crazy and stupid stuff. But to be honest, you could see the same with Lara too, because I don't want to shit talk the crowd, but I will. You could see that it was a lot of guys who were like, you know, oh wow, Lara's a good looking woman, right? As Agatha was saying, simping, right? It's like, cool down, guys. First of all, you don't stand a chance. She's lesbian. So, I don't know what you guys are simping about. You don't stand a chance. That first of all. Second of all, come for the bloody music. Just come for the music. Don't be a dick. Don't be an idiot. Just enjoy the music, have fun, and take care of other people. And you know what? I think she was being a B, like, yeah. People like that love to come back in general and do that sort of stuff. But all the guys making the heart signs with her. Oh, Laura, notice me, please. What Serena says, exactly. I remember, like. I don't remember. I'm reading EU's comment and I'm trying to say something that I'm not trying to say. Exactly what Serena says. Don't be a dick. And don't be a perv. Just come for the music and enjoy. That's all. Anyway. To come back, because like, a crowd is a crowd, right? You can't do anything about it. But I do feel like when it comes to organization, I think I know who that is, Dace. I think I know who that is. What, did she have the 2 little flags? Did she have the 2 little flags? Because I remember seeing her a couple years ago even. Yeah, Agatha's asking it too now. Okay, so maybe not the same one. There was also this girl with 2 little flags. So it probably wasn't her. But, yeah, I feel like for next year, don't enclose it. Just have an open space. Also, another thing that was annoying with Area 4, is that it was very noticeable during Matt's set. Before I go that, let me say something nice. Estiva, best set of the night. Although, one thing. Because there was one thing that everyone was annoyed about during this event. And that was Estiva and Ruben playing at the same time. I shit talked a lot about this. But I'm gonna say, I get it now. I get it now. I know this is gonna be unpopular what I say, but I get it now. Because Ruben's Area 2 was completely full. So when Ruben played the Area 2 was completely full. So I kind of get why they made Estiva play at the same time. Because when I started thinking about this, I didn't know that the areas would be so much smaller, right? But it made sense now. Because basically what they did is they spread the crowd. So, you know, people who couldn't get into Ruben said they could go to Estiva. Which makes very much sense. So, I apologize for all the shit talk I did, because even now, I hate that I had to miss Ruben's set, right? You know, I love Esteban, I love Ruben. Yeah, the choice had to be made. It sucks, but I get it now. Because if you would have people ramming on the doors during Ruben, like, open up, let me in, right? This would be bad too, right? Like, you know, there would be shitstorm. Like, why do they not, why did they make the area smaller and not have, like, somebody else play? It's good that they made Esteva an option for the people who couldn't go in during Ruben, right? And Esteva, what a set. What I so hope this set is recorded. I hope this set is recorded. What a set. What a set. And for me, it was the best set of the night. Best set of the weekend. Personal opinion. Yeah, exactly what Jamie says. I hope the set was recorded. So yeah. But yeah, just to correct, because I've done so much shit talk, I get the Ruben and Esteva clash now. Even though it still breaks my heart, and I think it broke a lot of people's heart. I know a lot of people were at Esteva who wanted to see Ruben too. But I get it now. I get it now. I do hope that next year they just make the areas bigger. Because same for Area 2. Because let's go back to Area 2. Before I complain more about Area 4. Because with Area 2, what they did, you can't really see it on my pictures. But what they did is wait, let me not open a video. Because I don't need to open videos. They basically went for a Printworks vibe. So what they did is they had balconies on the edges, right? So they had like a long corridor with the big screen in the middle and 2 balconies from the left and right. Which basically very much reminds of Printworks, which is very cool. Very cool setup. But you could see, because even when you would leave the stage, there would be like in the middle of the crowd, like on the middle of the stage areas, there would be like little boxes where you could go up or down the stairs, right? And you could see that behind the security screens, there was a lot of big open area that they could have used for the stage, which they did not use. And I think a lot of people who were there last year can say the same thing. Last year the area was a lot more open compared to this year. It was a lot more closed. I think because of this, the area just filled up very quickly. Which again, I don't get why they would make the area smaller. More space equals better. Let people have space to dance. Don't make a can of sardines. Open it up. Open it up. This was really smart because it hit the normal seats. What did? Because I'm yapping so much that I'm forgetting to read chat. So yeah, just in general for next year, I hope they make the areas bigger. Because it just feels a waste of space. Ahoy is so huge. It's so big. You have this big venue. And then you just make these small little spaces. It's like, and you get this kind of sardines vibes. Like, nobody likes that. Don't do that. Yeah, I agree, Majek. Because even during Nefra, it was already full. Also, next year, they should just have a lineup on the main stage. That makes people want to go to the main stage. Because if you have a lineup on the main stage that nobody desperately... What? Actually, can somebody tell me? Was Area 1 closed for Armin this year? Because I don't think it was. I haven't seen the Area 1 closed signs this year. I saw the Area 2 closed sign. But I haven't seen the Area 1 closed sign. I found last year's Area 3, this year's Area 2, to be too empty. Tallest shipping container on the screen. But during Armin's set, for instance, last year, it was completely, like during Armin and Hilo, like it was so crowded. This is also when they closed the area back then, right? So it makes sense that at one hand they, you know, like it makes sense like what you said, that to kind of save up So it doesn't look too empty that they kind of make it smaller. But at the same time, it was full last year. And now, of course, they don't have Armin playing. But I still feel like that they, just in general, they could have... It's better to have more empty space than no space at all. Maybe a popular opinion, but... And I know a lot of organizers might not agree, because it might look bad on videos and pictures. Especially on venues that, or stages that get recorded. Because, you know, it looks bad marketing-wise to be like, oh, look at all this empty space. I get that. But at the same time, have these sardines that you're like this, and not letting people enter a certain area. Either because there is no more space, or because you say there's no more space, is bad too. They had escape rooms on the sides of the dance floor in that area, plus rare exit. Yeah, they did. They did. This is where you had the staircases. So where you had the stairs going down. Like these little cubes. I think when we left for Nifra, you could really see it. Because we actually used that to kind of went around the crowd too. Exactly what EU says. But let me now continue nagging about Area 4. Because there was, on top of like it being too small, there was a big problem in Area 4 too. In my opinion, at least. Because what they did is, they had, let me go to the floor plan. Because I think you can kind of see it easy, more clear here. Area 4 and Area 3 were kind of close to each other. So what would happen? It's because Area 3 was the rave area, right? Like, let's say, Uta, right? So as soon as, like, it was very noticeable during Mad Facts. If Matt would play a track with a, like, slower breakdown, lower volume breakdown, you would just hear the whoa from Area 3. Which is like, okay, so you have these containers. I assume they did that, right? Because I'm just nagging about it. I assume that they did that so there's no leakage of sound. But then you still have like the sound coming in from Area 3. It's like, then what's the point? What's the bloody point? On top of that, I think they could have kind of lowered the volume at Area 3 in general. Because when I went for raving at Rocketman together with EU at Area 3. And you could hear that the volume was kind of loud. On top of that, if you would be in the food area, it was so loud. Like, I remember sitting here with Agatha. And Agatha would actually start putting in her earplugs again. Because she was like, it's way too loud. And to be honest, she was right. Yeah, you could hear Area 3 from bloody anywhere, basically. Like, nice that they have the rave area, right? I think the like Area 3 had like some of the best music coming from it. You're not stopping low and spread with empty shipping containers, mate. You need, yeah, exactly. Oh, always take earpieces, yes, for sure. But just to give you an example, I have headphones. I have earpieces, right? Let me show you. I have earpieces, right? Let me switch the cam for this. I have earpieces, right? For a couple of years. So maybe that's the part of the problem too. Maybe I should fix them. But yeah, I had issues with my ears for 2 days. I had like the beep in my ear when I came back. I mean, not 2 days. 2 days is a bit overkill. 24 hours after the festival, basically, it ended. So basically after 2 nights of sleep. And I do think that had to do with the volume at Area 3. I'll be honest. Because I didn't have it on Friday, I had it on Saturday. So I don't get it either days. It's very bad. People shouldn't do this. Really. Like really, if you want to get tinnitus, that's an easy way to get it. Don't do it. If you go to a festival, wear bloody earplugs. I mean, I remember I did it when I was young, when I went to my first festivals. I'm happy I didn't get shit from it in the end, but it's so stupid. Don't do it. Wear bloody earplugs. They don't, I mean, like, you can get super cheap ones. Just grab the cheap ones. Like, there's no reason not to wear them. Okay, that was the service, the health notice announcement. But yeah, Weirdum. Don't, like... Eargasms. To be honest, I don't know this once. I'm actually thinking about what Dace mentioned, getting the loops, even though they're super expensive. I think it's more worth you going for like more expensive investment. Because I have the... Like, these are kind of generic. I forgot what they're called. But they are at every festival here in Holland. There's always like a merchant selling them. That's actually where I bought them too. I remember I bought these in the Ziggo Dome. Alpine, yeah, that's it. It's Alpine. But to be honest, they're wearing and tearing down. I should get new ones. And I remember I got them because they were cheaper. But to be honest, better to invest. Especially now what I mentioned with the bloody beep in my ear. But in general, because I had to chat with this with a colleague the other day. And he made a good point. He's like, why are the... I mean, it makes sense that there's high volume at the festival, right? But he mentioned that some, like, festivals or clubs, they have it way too loud. It's like, why crank it up all the way when you can, keep it down a little bit and save people their ears too, right? I agree with this too. I think festivals should take responsibility of this too. Louder does not always equal better. I already entered the arena with my earplugs in. Good. But yeah, so to get back to let me switch the screens. So yeah, for sure, if you're gonna have a bloody rave area, put it somewhere in a corner, right? Don't put it like in the middle. But put the soundscape. I mean, I think in general, I don't like the whole area within the food court idea. I'll be honest. I liked Area 3. I think some of the best music came from this area on Saturday. But I don't like that you are having food and having drinks or just having a chill time. And it's like, I can't hear what people are saying. Because the music is so loud. I really like I mentioned on the Friday, that they have this super low volume audio of the main stage. I think they used to have this in Utrecht too. Like, I like this a lot. I wish they did that rather than area in the middle. Bloop, there you go. I think they still have space in Ahoy that they didn't use. So they can definitely up the skill. Maybe more expensive, this is why they might not do this. But I believe Ahoy has more space left still. So having no space is not an excuse either. In my opinion. Always in before entering clubs. Take them out when I'm in my car on the way home. Yes. I take them out during breaks sometimes. Because I want to hear people talk better. But yeah, especially with the food area, this was such a stupid idea. Who remembers Radio Dome? Pepperidge Farm remembers. I remember. Just before they remove one area next year. Wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. But watch them remove like Area 5. And have Area 3 still there. I mean, I like it with the scaffolding. Wait, let me actually show pictures of this. Because I'm talking about it, but... I don't have pictures of it, sadly. But I like the... It was basically just like last year, right? I don't think they changed anything. I hope volume is off. I don't know if I have the volume off. I do. So yeah, it's... sorry for the... Look, there you go. You can kind of see it. They have the bloody scaffolding. Oh yeah, great. Nice shots, Ross. Again, Ross, nice. You know you're going to talk about this and you didn't take pictures. Good. Good job, Ross. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good you did your homework, Ross. So yeah, they have the scaffolding. It's kind of cool. They also have that you can stand in the scaffolding. So last year you could go all the way up, but they lowered it a bit, I think for safety, which is fine. No complaints. No complaints. But yeah, it was a nice area. Just don't have it in the food court. Don't have it in the Bluetooth food court. So yeah, imagine you're sitting here and meanwhile you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know. It's not nice. What picture are you looking for? I was trying to show a picture of Area 3. But yeah, nope. Nope. Also, yay, group picture. Yay. So we did this picture all together right before, like during the first hour. Was super nice. Was super nice. But yeah, so to end it off, so yeah, we went for Rocket Man, chilled for a bit. Agatha and I went home. I would have loved to stay a bit for Super Strings, but we would already arrive so late because we had the bloody train work still. Why we, like, the issue we had on Friday. So yeah, we had to leave early. I heard Super Strings was a lot of fun. I'm sad I missed it. A lot of people saying Hellslot was super good too. Super sad that's missed too, but what you gotta do? Do I still have the right cam? Yeah, I do. So yeah, what you gotta do? But yeah, that was ASOT 2025. Was nice. I do think there's a lot of stuff to change and fix next year. Because the one thing that we didn't mention, because last year it was organized by Insomniac partnered with Alda. Because Alda already went bankrupt, I think. So Insomniac took over last minute. Oh, thanks Agatka. Let me... So, Insomniac took over of Alda, right? So new people in charge. Yeah, there you go. Area 3. Here you can see it. Because this is already, like, you can see that there's little pops going up. This was taken up too. A very nice area, I will say. I think they did it like better than last year with the LED lights all around, the logo. I think they did it a lot better. But yeah, again, still super loud. I wonder if all the Area 3 sets are recorded too. I know Rocketman actually uploaded their a stud of turns. But oh, why did my audio die? Oh no, it just next song. So yeah, I can actually remove these pictures. There you go. This too. This too. So yeah, was fill in the gaps. But yeah, Area 3, nice area. They did a lot better this year, I think. Also like little LED screens too, the LED lights and LED screens. But Agatha, how could you? How could you? Blacklisted forever. Permaban. Your mom heard it. She's confused. What did I get to do wrong? Bah, don't call it a state of shit. Is this the trans family we're talking about? Is this the loving trans family we're talking about? Only real OGs will get that one. Anyway, so yeah, for next year, I do hope that they use more space, remove the bloody containers all around Area 4, because last year's Area 4 was mwah. I think they did it great, like no issues whatsoever. It's like you fix something that is... You fix something that was already good. Don't fix a formula. I mean, I get the aesthetic, because the aesthetic is cool, right? Like the containers, because Rotterdam, Port City, wow. Yeah, it was a whole design based on Rotterdam and such. Exactly. It's like, I get the aesthetic. But it wasn't needed. It just wasn't needed. Yeah, we didn't go for Area 5, so I wonder if they had sound leaking too. Seeing it was more open too, with the LED lights. I wonder if they prepare for anything extra. Yes, because next year is going to be 25 years of ASOT. Although I think it's going to be same stuff anyway. I'm going to knock that off. I hope if Insomniac is watching, I hope. Okay, I'll even be honest. I don't mind if tickets go up. Prices. I mean, I'm not to talk about that because, you know, I get to go for free. But I'd rather have them up the prices and make it proper. Do a good job, good areas, good lineup, and make it a proper 25-year celebration. Okay, even if I don't... Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Even if I don't go for free, right? I can actually talk about this. Like, for almost, like, up until this year, I always paid for my ticket. Right? I always paid for my ticket. I mean, last year I got a free ticket, but I paid for my ticket still, right? I had a ticket that I had to give away, right? Lies. No, not true. But last year I still paid for my ticket and I gave it away for free, right? So I still technically paid for my ticket. This was the first year I really didn't pay for my ticket, right? You know, I'd rather pay 100 euros for a good weekender and have a good lineup with proper space to dance. Especially because, you know, it's gonna be the 25-year anniversary, right? It's gonna be big. It has to be big, right? Use this opportunity. Make it big. Get a bloody stage with classics. I don't love Rotterdam. Oh, hi Dace's parents. Also, enjoy dinner. Eet smakelijk. Smacznego. I don't know why I said smacznego. You're not Polish. But eet smakelijk. Enjoy. But I'd rather have them put in the effort for like a very good weekender. A very good weekender. With like make everyone satisfied. Like, you can have the techno names, right? But yo, Conquest, hello. But like, get like maybe even Sunday. Add Sunday to it. Okay, 150 euros for 3 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Get the proper weekend there. Get the proper lineup. Get the good trancey names together with the techno names, right? Because I get that this is what they envision ASOT being like, right? I know EU. I know it's gonna be impossible, right? But I get that they go for the more techno direction too, because this is very trendy, and I like it. I was at the Rocket Man raving hard myself as well. I get it, right? I get that this is just a very trending sound currently, but I feel like at least for the 25 years, have some, like, a couple of throwback stages, Ross. Couple of throwback stages, and have a future stage. I like that in the past, right? To compare it to old ASOTs. They would have themed stages, but they would have a Road to 1000, which was the talent stage, but also 138, right? There used to be a full Psy stage, exactly, but, you know. And they would have some Psy on the main stage too, but they had diversity on the main stage too, right? Which was gone this year. Have more diversity on the main stage. If you're gonna have... is Psy still alive? Yeah, it very much is. It very much is. Especially because Psy kinda is very trendy in techno too. Like, look at Indira Piganotto. I just really mispronounced this woman's name. I am very much aware of this. But she is very popular in the techno scene. But she basically plays Psytrance. But she's super popular. Even Charlotte de Winter plays Psytrance in her sets, right? So it is alive. It is very much alive. Not my thing either, but it's very much alive. Haven't heard anything after Gangnam Style. Magic doors there. But yeah, anyway. So yeah. I mean, I know that, you know, you can't have everything. Perfect Festival doesn't exist. But I do feel like that there's a lot of stuff that can be fixed here. Because if you look, if it really is true, right, that Area 1 was not, like, if Area 1 was not full at all, right? If they didn't close, because I don't know, I think nobody knows for sure, but I don't think they closed Area 1 this year, not even for Army. Then in that case, fix the lineup for the main stage, right? Because all the other areas were crowded, right? You don't even have to make those bigger. Like, have a good lineup on the main stage, that there's a lot of people sticking at the main stage. Don't make it that people are forced to go for the other areas. I'd rather have techno artists that... same, I agree. I definitely agree. I think techno names are nice, right? I do think an art bat is really cool at ASOT, and it fits, right? I haven't checked the set with Anne Beyer yet, but I heard that very much good stuff about the set too, so it makes sense, right? I enjoyed Rocketman myself too. I think Maddox was super good too, right? Even like what I heard of like Rosie and stuff, super good stuff too. Maybe next year Army could play 5 hours set instead of 5 set. Yeah, this is I talked about this. I talked about this earlier too. But actually, Nefra had a full stage. Nefra had a full area, right? I mean, I'm gonna be saying something bad here. I don't think that's because Nefra is such a big artist. I think that's because Area 2 was just very small, right? Same with Laura van Dam. Laura van Dam is not the biggest name, but for some reason Area 4 was just... They should have closed Area 4 too. They didn't, because it's Area 4, right? Who would think to close Area 4? But they should have closed Area 4 too. And they didn't. And I think this is because they just... Again, the areas are too small. Like, this was the main problem this year. The areas are too small. And meanwhile, like, they have bigger names playing those areas. This is not what Trans Family is about. But yeah, if Insomniac watches this, please, make people stick for the main stage and enlarge the areas. Please. We caught like, what, 10-15 minutes of Rosie when we were wasting time instead of doing a group pick and scattering. Many of us were jamming to watch. Yeah, because she was playing a good set. I mean, okay, because I was very much nagging about Area 3 being in the middle. I do think one of the charms about Area 3 being in the middle was that you would sometimes walk by or be there and be like, damn, this is good. I like that, right? When you get pulled into a stage, right? I remember when ASOT was still in Utrecht, right? They had Progressive right next to the main stage. And sometimes you would hear sounds and be like, ooh. I remember Agatha and I did that with Tim van Wert. It's like, ooh, let's go in. Because you hear the sound and you get pulled in. I think that's one of the charms that festivals have. So I do think that this is nice. You become a fan of people just because you happen to walk by and you hear a set and you're like, whoa, this is great. So this has to be said about Area 3, because this is one thing that Area 3 did really well. Although I do think they could have made the volume a bit less. It's very much underrated. I do agree with that. But Area 4 was like an open space. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out, chat. Next year, Area 1, Area 2, Area 3, without the containers, just opening up this. Bloop. Bloop. This is just Area 3. Area 4 with a little bit less volume. Area 5. Right? Oh, what am I doing? What is happening? Ah, there you go. That's what I say. That's what I say. And for main stage, lineup, have, I don't know, have like somebody like Artbat, but also have somebody like Cosmic Gate. I'm not a fan of Cosmic Gate myself, but it does create diversity. So have like a Cosmic Gate together with an Artbat. Have a Alien Villa together with a Eli Brown, right? Get more diversity on the main stage. Because this is what main stage is about. It's not a genre on the main stage, right? Maybe they don't want... I didn't make that comment! I didn't make that comment! Wasn't me! Wasn't me! Wasn't me! Wasn't me! Wasn't me! But, oops. Also, what would be nice, because they had a Vera now for the warm-up. Yeah, yeah, Conquest. Yeah, I've been for a while now. I think this is the third year I'm the ASOT critic. But, also one thing, Area 1, please, because they did it with Majak. What am I saying? They did it with... my brain is not working. They didn't do it with Majak. They did it with Utrecht, right? I was reading Jamie's comment and I just inserted Majak. Good job, Ross. They did it with Utrecht, right? With Utrecht, they... I think I might be streaming a bit too long. my brain started to be fried. But they did it with... They did it in Utrecht. That the first hour would be kind of somebody new, right? So I remember Esteva, Ruben back-to-back Raj, right? And I think Avera adds up in that line, but at the same time, Avera played the main stage already, if I recall correctly. So it's not new that he's playing there. It would have been nice if they would have said, okay, you know, rather than Avera and another big name, Olympe, right? They went for, I don't know. I'm trying to find an unbiased, smaller name to play there. I don't know, just a smaller progressive name, right? Semblance Smile. Get Semblance Smile to play the first hour, for instance, right? I'd personally love to see Matt Fax on the main stage, but that's I know that's not gonna happen soon, right? Helter. Or DJ Helter. But I say Armada. I mean, Insomniac. I don't think Armada does a lot for the organization, but I could be wrong. I think it's mainly Insomniac. And all that in the past. I think Armada is like, you guys fix it, right? They just have a couple of preferences and that's it. I smell this. Wait. I'm gonna check quick thing. Sorry, chat. 1 second. Okay, I'm smelling cigarette smoke, which is weird, because last time I checked, I don't smoke. So that's weird. Maybe my neighbors are smoking, I don't know. I thought somebody might be smoking in my garden or something. No, nothing burning, I just smell cigarette smoke, which is weird, because... Yeah. Anyway, oh good, chat. Oh good, don't worry. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, last year they had Laura van Dam on the main stage, which worked fine in my opinion. But and Avera is nice too. But I don't know. It would be nice if they have like some really small names warm up for the main stage. I always think that's such a boost to people their careers, right? I don't know. One thing is for sure, Laura van Dam. If she ever plays ASOT again, don't put her on a smaller stage. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. But yeah, I don't know. I hope next year they go for a diverse main stage, and you know, they just diverse the festival more in general, right? Majek has spoken. Yes, Tim van Weert Area 1 opening. Especially because Tim van Weert has been playing this year and last year in the ASOT Hotel. It would be so nice if it's like, thank you for playing at the ASOT Hotel. Here's main stage. Especially since he hasn't played the festival for 2 years. And 3 years ago he was playing just progressive. I think it was a mistake putting... Why? Was it too crowded or Morph? EU has spoken. Actually, I'm gonna say next year... I would love to see another anthem. Another ASOT anthem. Without Armin. You know, continue the legacy of Sebastian Brandt, WW, Ben Gold. I get that they still need Armin for promo, right? I need that Armin needs to be involved and needs to still be the main face, right? But get Armin away a bit. ASOT is not just Armin. It's ASOT, right? If we want Armin, we go for Armin only, right? So I agree. I agree. +1 on that, EU. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. I think we're gonna probably see the same stuff next year. I'm knocking it off, but I think we're gonna see another Friday which is fully Armin. We're gonna see a Saturday which is also very much Armin, and a lot of techno names that, you know, Armin thinks is cool. Because in my opinion, that's kind of why all these techno names are at ASOT in the first place, because I think Armin just thinks they're good. High popcorn take in general, I think they are getting too many. Yeah. I agree too. At one hand, it's cool, because it's nice to see two of your favorite artists, for instance, go play together, right? It makes it unique. Like Armin back-to-back Adam Beyer, you know, a lot of people, like that's a one-time experience. Like just like Armin back-to-back Joris Voorn. It's like, wow, right? That's cool. But at one end, it's like, it's getting a bit too overkill, right? I get that they do it, because I bet ASOT kind of has... I feel in general, okay, hot take. I feel like ASOT has been having an identity crisis for a while. Since after COVID, basically. Because they, just in general, they really try to make themselves unique. By putting unique names, unique stuff on the lineup. Just to be different. Well, I don't think they need to be different, because it is already the festival for trance, in my opinion. Right? The modern trance, I would say. Because you still have like Luminosity and stuff, right? For classic trance, right? But for modern trance, I feel like they really are like... They don't have competition for that, right? They don't need to be different. They can just do what they do, right? I feel like what they are trying to do only... Because I don't think ASOT was so loud this year. Maybe not even last year. I feel like they are so trying to make it different that they kill the ticket sale in general. Because I think they could just sell a lot more tickets by just being true to what ASOT is. Also, I think in general... I could be wrong, because I'm not listening ASOT every single week anymore, right? But I think, if you look at these names, I don't think a lot of these names get ASOT plays. Don't add me. Maybe do add me if I'm wrong, but I think Adam Beyer had one ASOT play. I think he only got the "My girl wants to party all the time." This got played, right? Eli Brown, I think he never had a single ASOT play. Agents of Time, only with a collab with Armin. Olympe, I think she had a guest mix. I think that was the first time she actually had something on ASOT. Right? I think same with Area 3. The Rocket Man did a guest mix, which was great. But I think that was the first time that a Rocket Man track got played on ASOT. Except for maybe like Maddox's guest mix. In Effect, Daria Kolosova, Lammer, CIS, Rosie. Don't add me. I don't think they ever had a play on ASOT. No, I think that's true, and this might be Insomniac influence. I think it's Alda influence too. Because I think Alda was already starting it 3 years ago. I think Insomniac kind of just built upon it. Okay, don't add me. I think Area 4 actually has the most artists that actually have tracks played on ASOT. Because I know Jochen Hammerling had tracks played on ASOT. So did Holt. He even had a guest mix. Laura Van Damme had a guest mix too. Gets tracks played too. Same for Esteva. Same for Matt. Same for Cubicorn UFO, right? BLR, Elslode. I think Area 4 is... And this is why it's so weird that they made it so small too. Because it's like they are the only ones that are kind of connected to the radio show. I mean, not true. Area 2 did too. Xijaro on pitch, Farius, Nifra, Ruben, Giuseppe, Ben Gold, Brian Kearney. Georgina Aguli, she got a... I still think she's weird on the lineup too. Has anyone checked her set at ASOT this year? And if so, if you were there people? Because I'm not sure. I know Brian Kearney was kind of popular. They updated main ASOT website. Really? Really? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh shit! Oh shit! It's not the website that it always used to be, which was kind of bad. Damn! Took them some time. They got rich. Oh, that's too bad that they got. Why did they get rid of the search bar? That's weird. Also, I love that they highlight events, even though Also weird that they highlight it even though it's like in the middle. I don't know. That's just cherry picking. But Area 2, some of Area 5. Area 1 and 3 felt more random from ASOT. Yeah. I watched hers online. Her style is not usual, my thing, but she had some live elements in the set that were cool and stuffed animals sitting on the decks. White people happy. Yeah. I know that she has the stuffed animals. And the live elements are kind of... I mean, I think live elements are cool, but I'm gonna be honest with her. It's like... not really my thing. But that, again, just my opinion. I wonder, so label. What do you get? Oh, that killed the music straight away. Oh, you just go to Armada Music. Okay. And you get nothing? Or it's just my stuff being weird? Okay, no, you get the releases. Okay. Shop. I'm gonna check this site out later. Nice that they actually fixed that. Even though I still think it's... Oh, my computer is not a fan of it. Oh, I get why my computer is not a fan. Oh, you have a menu here too. Okay, interesting. Interesting, nice. Nice. But yeah, conclusion, let's stop the topic ASOT Festival because I've been talking about it too much. Still a lot to fix. Bravo for like the VIP entrance fix, even though it still went slow. But still a lot to fix. I mean, I get that they're still searching because it's still new venue, right? It's the second time they do it at Ahoy. They still try to find their way. Also with a new organizer now, right? It's like basically reset. Different people involved this year compared to last year, right? So it makes sense, but at the same time, I don't know. Still a lot to fix. I hope that we still get the email with the questionnaire. I do hope that they get the questionnaire thing that you always get at the end of the festival, right? Because I haven't gotten it yet. And I'll be happily filling it in again. So yeah, anyway. Let's stop talking about ASOT. Because I'm talking for 2.5 hours about it already. Yeah, the ASOT website looks so much better. Yo, Dirty Briefs! Hello! But they were still doing something on the setup on Friday on Area 2 on the decks. Were they? That's interesting. On cam even, that's kind of bad. Okay, one thing I liked because we saw it during Area 4 too. Is that they had the drone everywhere? So even Area 4. I mean, still sad that they. Okay, one thing I will say, I'm still disappointed about. I know that this is gonna be shot in the dark, and I know it's not gonna come back. I am so disappointed that they only record Area 1 and Area 2, and these are the only ones being live streamed. I get that you don't have to do a video stream of every bloody stage, but it's so sad that they just killed all the audio streams. I think it's just so sad. I mean, I'm there in present. You know, I'm there in real life, so I'm not one to complain. But I do think that it's sad because that's one. It's a radio event. Come on. Thanks for joining, Jamie. Thanks for joining. Exclamation mark hungry. But yeah. Also, they were not ready. Oops. 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 But yeah, I don't know. It's sad that they killed the audio streams. It's so sad, to be honest. I still think that they should bring those back. Because, you know, it's a radio event. It's about the music. I mean, when a DJ is on stage live, you don't want to be doing work on... Exactly. I agree. But yeah, probably some shit happened. Okay, one thing has to be said. I said I'm going to stop talking about ASOT, but here I am. If we go back to the set, something weird happened at Madfax's set at the end. It's no secret that I'm a very big fan of Madfax, right? So, I don't want to complain. Because it was a good set. It was a really good set. But I think the last 15 minutes was kind of weird, what happened. I don't know if something happened behind the scenes, right? But Matt was kind of walking away from the decks, talking to people. You saw that he was getting angry. And he started kind of playing. The last 15 minutes were just basically press play tracks. Not mixed in. Which was random. He was looking on the watch too. Yeah. I don't know if he miscalculated his set or something, but it was really strange. It was really, really strange. I wonder if like technical difficulties or something else. But yeah, this was weird too. Even though Matt played a super good set. Super good set. Oh, one more thing. One more thing to nag about the areas. I know, nag is not done yet. Because I don't know why. I don't know why they did this, but Area 1 and Area 2 had intros, right? Like with the anthem. Ram bum bum, is it beautiful? Insert artist here, right? They all had this. But Area 3, 4 and 5 had no intros. Which is weird. It's just weird. Last year, all the areas had intros, right? Even Majek, right? Even Majek had an intro, which is cool. Like, super cool. Like, the Jack voice is part of ASOT. But now only Area 1 and Area 2 had intros? Why? Was it too expensive to get a Jack voice for all 5 areas? Why did they do it last year and not this year? I don't know. It was just really weird. Really, really weird. And kinda, you know... At least on Area 4, starting like the end of Mad Set, the guys from... what they're called again? Amber Revival were there. So the guy was trying to be MC, like, make some noise, right? Which I think is a very good option if you don't have an intro, right? Have an MC there. But it's still not proper, in my opinion. Baby Jack was paid 50% of it. Because these stages are the black sheep of ASOT, baby. I don't know, it's just weird. And I'm not gonna lie, just sad. Because it kills the vibe. Right? It's like, oh yeah, Area 1 and 2 are important and the rest is not important. So they don't get an intro. It's like, imagine you're playing ASOT after like, maybe Dream Come True. Let's say for Alexandra Ronchone, right? I think this was her first time playing ASOT. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? Uplifted Trance artist. It's like, whoa, you've been always looking at this festival, always hearing about it, right? You finally get to play it, and you don't get the iconic Jack voice, right? I don't know, even like for the artists in Area 4, they have a Jack voice for most. Laura Van Dam, Estiva, Mad Facts, they have it. Why not use it? Why not use it? I don't get it. I don't get it. Mic drop. That's it. Now I'm done nagging. So yeah, let's cut the ASOT topic because I think we discussed everything and I don't want to bore chat even more because I'm already talking 2.5 hours about this stuff. 2.5 hours, that's a lot about a festival. That's already, we're in the middle of Agents of Time now. Anybody want to see Farius? But yeah, it's, I don't know. Again, I don't like, because I'm nagging too much. It was a good festival. I had a good time. I do think that they can fix a lot. Again, I hope they will. For the love of this festival, I hope they will. Because ASOT is still ASOT, right? Let's hope they fix it. Let's hope they fix it. So yeah, anyway. Because there's some other stuff I want to talk about. Let's cut the ASOT topic. Because I wanted to talk a bit about... Because as you can see from the stream title, it's not Let's Talk ASOT. It's Let's Catch Up. Because I wanted to catch up about more stuff than just ASOT, right? So for the VOD watchers who only wanted to watch me nag about ASOT, you can leave now, right? Because I want to talk a bit more about streaming, right? Because I think seeing that this is my first stream of the year, I'm not very much streaming at the moment, right? Streaming, running to. I'm getting there. So last year I made a promise that I didn't really keep. Last year I said that the IRL streams are coming back. And I did one IRL stream and then it disappeared, right? So, I wanna... Because let me get this straight. I want to get the DJ streams back too, right? I really want to get them back too. But I'm gonna be very honest with the DJ streams. I want to keep them more rare. And the reason for this is that I think there's a bunch of people doing DJ sets. And I think it's hard to keep them unique, right? So for instance, I like how Majek does it with the once every 2 weeks, basically. Because I think this way you get to do sets more unique and you get to prepare them more, right? I don't think I have the time to do them every 2 weeks. So let me get that straight first of all, right? I'm not gonna be doing sets every 2 weeks, right? Maybe every month, right? So, I will be getting back to DJ sets, right? But I think that having them less frequent makes them more unique, and it makes it more that, I mean, once a month, in or excluding, I don't know if to in or exclude, but at least I'm gonna keep doing the charity sets too, right? If like Rexco is doing an event, right? Like Velvet and Friends kind of stuff, I'll be part of it, right? For sure. No questions asked. If I'm available, I'm part of these, right? I always like to just scroll and see what new track. Yeah, but the thing is with when it comes to new tracks, what I'm scared of doing is I don't want to be a. Of course, Rexco. Of course. Like if you ask me, I'm making time. If I have the option, I'm making time because I think it's for a very good cause and I love doing it, right? So, for these, I'm always there, right? I'm always there. But if I'm gonna do like weekly shows or bi-weekly shows, I feel like, you know, playing the latest tunes. I think a lot of people already do that. I think you can just go to Vicious or any other streamer. Not to talk shit, by the way, because I love Vicious. I love these kind of streams. But I don't want to do the same thing. I don't want to do the same thing and be like, oh, I'm here presenting you music that you can already hear on A State of Trance, on Vicious' stream, on other radio shows. I don't want to do that. I want to be, you know, you come to me and you get me, right? But I also don't want to play stuff that I've played 1,000 of times on streams, which I happen to do often, right? Because honestly, I don't update my record box very often, right? It's very much stuff I already have on my record box that I play, right? So, I don't want it to be like, oh, hey, you hear the old Statement tune that I always play for the time 1000. I don't want to do that. I want it to be unique, and then it's like, oh, haven't heard this tune before. I want it to be more unique. And I think I can only do that if I do it less often. Especially seeing I work full-time too. It's just hard to do all these preparations, right? I love DJing. I love it. I every time I do it, I love it, right? So this is why I want to keep it a bit more, you know, rare. Let's keep it like that. But they're not gone. Don't worry. They're not gone. There will be DJ sets, right? On top of that, like I mentioned, I want to do the IRL streams as well. Because I think it's always a lot of fun to, like, talk. I mean, as you see right now, I love yapping. I love yapping. I love to talk and talk about nothing, right? I think the IRL streams are great for that, right? Podcasts. No, not podcasts. Not podcasts. Let's not do that. But I love this to talk, and I think the IRL streams are great for that, because I get to interact with chat, but I also get to show stuff, right? Show stuff that people don't get to see that often, maybe, right? Like what I do when walking through Amsterdam. It's like, oh, here's Amsterdam, here's my city, here's this, here's that. I can talk about this, I can talk about that. How you doing, chat? How's the weather over there? Is the weather great? You know, I get to do this, right? Maybe this is a good one. Maybe I will go to the Castle of Utrecht. I think Utrecht in general is a good one. I should do a stream in Utrecht. Or keep it when you're there. Maybe that too. But I think there's also something that I have in mind. So for people who follow me on Instagram, I think it's no secret that I started running. I think since September last year, I'm running. I actually have a couple of races coming up, right? I've done one race before, so I got 2 more races coming up. And probably a lot more. I don't know how to do this. But I've been doing runs, you know. I've actually been thinking it would be nice to run, like stream a run. I don't know how to do it. I'll be very honest. Especially because it will be hard to read chat, right? Very honestly, right? You will hear a lot of huffing puffing, and I will be basically focusing on the stream, right? Or on the run, right? But I think it would be nice to have this too. I don't know if this is not a promise, because I don't know how I'm gonna make this happen. How I'm gonna do this in the first place. But I think it would be very nice to have a running stream. Although I know it's hard to have a cam, right? Because I'm moving, so the cam is gonna go, it's gonna be like this, right? Like, oh, nice, chat! Having a good time? Are you able to focus? Is it nice? Yeah? How's the run? Yeah? So, I don't know. I think that's something that I still need to figure out how to do that, right? Don't bother streaming running. You won't be able to read chat from constantly jumping up and down. Exactly. For head cam, that's gonna be even more like It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like Hi chat, how is it going? Having fun? So I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I read that when people stream biking, for instance, or when people record their runs, they have stabilizers. But I don't want to carry too much weight either, because it's just gonna, make the run worse, right? Like I said, I know people who bike, they do streams, and I've seen some biking streams. And they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun to watch, right? I know EU now is gonna be like, well, time to start biking. No, not yet. Even though it would be kind of... They don't have stabilizers. They use something that has... So maybe this is... Because I won't be able to read chat, but, chat can watch, right? I don't know if it... Again, I don't know if in practice it will be fun, right? Because at one hand, it would be so boring too if it's just like... right? I don't know if that's gonna be a lot of fun, right? At one hand, I think it would be cool to have like location, right? Have like a heartbeat, right? And get to see some places that you don't get to see that often. But yeah, it would basically just be a, just a wallpaper, basically, right? A wallpaper with a chat. I haven't seen anyone live streaming running. Probably for a good reason. Yeah, exactly. Because streaming... Like... cyclists, there's a lot of them. Yeah. Not running. I know some people record their runs. Right? They have videos, like cameras with the to run. Which... I don't know. I get for video it might work, right? Because you just put some music in the background, can speed it up, whatever, yada yada, right? But for live streaming it might be a bit more difficult. Especially because, I know with cyclists it's also like internet connection is a thing, right? Some cyclists actually bike with like the backpack, for streaming and stuff. No way I'm gonna do that during a run. So I don't know, but it's an idea that I have. I don't know how I'm gonna make it work in practice, but maybe there's gonna be a trial. Because for instance, next month actually, end of the month, I have a run in Zandvoort, which is the Zandvoort circuit run, right? So it's gonna go around the circuit and then on the beach. And I know my mom's gonna be there. Oh, so she's gonna be there on the public tribune, right? Of the stadium or the circuit, right? The racing circuit that we start and finish at, right? But because it's like 10 English miles. Oh, I think my webcam just died. Yeah, guys, I'm choking myself now. Wait, let me see if I can fix this. Oopsie. Shit. Let me see if I can fix this. Yeah, chat. Don't worry, I'm not choking myself. Are we back? Yeah, we're back. There you go. The webcam was like, yeah, stream's over. Dude, ended already. But, yeah. Because my mom is going to be on the Tribune. And she was like, oh, kind of sad that I can't watch the entire thing. You're going to be gone. And then 90 minutes later, you'll be back, right? I mean, my mom's like, oh, I don't mind, I'll sit there. But I was thinking, like, would be nice if there's at least, because, you know, I know she can, for instance, watch my Google Maps location, right? She can just see where I am and see, like, if I'm already arriving or not. But at the same time, I was like, thinking, it would be nice to actually live stream the thing, right? So people can kind of keep, like, see where I am, you know, follow the race a bit. But again, I don't know how to do that. I don't know if it's going to work in practice, right? But it's an idea that I have, and I'm going to, for sure, think about more, maybe try out stupid stuff. So there might be at one point, like, I'm just live running, right? I might not be looking at chat, but it's just, you know, you can see me run, and, you know, you can just chat. I don't know. But maybe for the race, I might do something like that. I don't know. But yeah, running in this. Oh, don't mention it. So I applied for this run, and I thought it would be the circuit only, because I did not do my homework and research. Then it turns out I'm actually going to be running on the beach itself, which I think my knees are going to love that. But anyway, I'm super excited for this run. So next week I have the Louis Vinkloop, which is in the north of Amsterdam, which is 10 kilometers. And it's going to be my first run after, like, first run of the year. A first one after Science Park Run, which was in October, so, and which was only 5 kilometers. So I'm going for the 10 kilometer run. And then at end of the month, I'm going to be doing 16.5 kilometers, 10 English miles, the Sanford one. Which actually, because I'm working towards, which is no secret, I'm working towards doing the Dam to Damloop, which is the big run of Amsterdam, right? Except for the Amsterdam Marathon, right? Which goes from Amsterdam to Zaandam. So you run through the tunnel, right? The famous tunnel. It's the most, like, I think one of the most famous runs in Amsterdam, right? Very big one. Also, so same distance as the Sanford one, but no sand involved, right? So I'm actually working towards that, but that's gonna be in September, October, September, one of the two, or maybe even September. I think it's September, because I think October has the marathon, which I don't think I'll be part of. Just I'm not ready for marathons just yet, if at all, because the marathon is a whole different kind of cookie, right? Maybe half a marathon. That's kind of what my goal is this year in general, just to run the distance of a half marathon. But don't do marathon. Nah, don't worry, not yet, if at all. Half a marathon is the goal for this year, right? Just the distance of a half marathon, not the actual, like, I don't know if I'm gonna do a like race half marathon, but just the distance of half marathon is like, even though it would be nice to kind of, because I know Gliwice has a marathon too, so Agatastan, right, to do the half marathon there, but it's, I don't know if this is gonna be possible. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, anyway, to come back to the topic of streaming, I don't know when will be next stream for sure, but I'll be back with DJ streams and IRL streams, and I'll keep the just chatting streams for, like, nice occasions, right? This is for sure. So yeah, chat. It's 7:15. I need half marathon in Gliwice. Yeah, maybe. But chat, I think it's a good time to call a day, because I need to have food. I think dinner would be a good idea to have now. Exclamation mark hungry, yeah. So if you guys have any raid suggestions, let me know. Also, if you haven't yet, exclamation mark Discord. I know my Discord is not very active, but I always try to do updates on my streams there. Also, make sure to... because I know how it's always like, oh, just stream whenever you want. But I always try to kind of see when people are available. Because I know, like, my stream audience ain't that big. So I always try to make it work with my audience, right? Not like, oh, my audience, oh. But I don't want to stream on times that I know people are not available. Because it just doesn't make sense, right? So I always try to check with people if it works out to do a certain stream. So if you want to be posted on that and you want to have influence on my stream schedule too, exclamation mark Discord, just join Tallinn Marathon. Okay, let's have a look, chat. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm not ending stream just yet. Let's have a look. Can you do Half Marathon too? Yeah, Half Marathon is there too. What's the It's September. 12 to 14 September. So it's multiple days? That's interesting. Because normally it's always one day. Where's the I want to see the map. Races. Ah, different distances on different dates. Oh, it's Banks having the marathons. Yep. 21k. Because the 42 is not for me just yet. Pricey though. Holy. Can we please see the map? Oh, I don't think my computer likes it. I think we're gonna... no, it's a video. I want to see map. Yeah, I get a medal. Yay. I mean, I was even thinking about it. I think I mentioned it with Agata. The one thing with running is that I really want to use running also a reason to travel. Because it's always been festivals and parties. But I think runs could be nice too. Too bad no map. I would want to see where... One thing is for sure. September. When is Dam tot Damloop? Because I think that might be very close to each other. Because this is my goal for the year, right? Ah, they might not. Oh, so they don't have a set parkour yet. Because I know some marathons have like a set parkour. Like this is what they run every year. When is Dam tot Dam? 20 and 21st September. And this was... Oops. I mean, it's a week prior. But doing half a marathon before that? Especially seeing I haven't done half a marathon yet. I don't know for this year, but maybe next year. Maybe next year. When is Gliwice Marathon actually? Because I know it's kind of late in the year too. I love that it's straight away corrected too. It's in October. What should be during ADE? It's like, oops. Oopsie. But one thing is for sure, I'm not gonna apply for half a marathon until I've run the distance of a half a marathon. Ah, nice. Polish website. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. 6th of... Oh. Thanks, whoever did that. The troll was back. It's, this is... 4th of October, not 6th? Oh, 2024. Good job, Ross. Good job. This is 2024. Aha. Thanks, Agatka. So yeah, 4th of October is not bad. So yeah, maybe this is gonna be a thing too, but I don't know yet. I don't know. Hard to tell. Maybe they don't have a date yet. This is possible too, by the way. Agatta. Seeing that they only have the 2024 mentioned. Yeah, they probably don't have a date yet. Not yet. So yeah. So yeah, I'm half marathon is gonna happen once I run the distance of half a marathon, just casually, which is not the case. I mean, I'm close, because 10 English miles is the most I've done now, which is 16.1 kilometer. So I'm close. I mean, I'm still 5 kilometers off. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was what? The guy? Yeah, we had this guy before. He got timed out. Yep, there you go. So now he got a ban. Yay! Actually, I got that. I think that's one of your first bans, or not? Like the ones that like you did without people waiting for you. Hey, let's go! Not the first. Because I remember one was Hout left it for you. Hout was like, oh, go ahead. But I think this is one of the first that you didn't have competition. But yeah. So anyway, more running info, info. Running updates coming soon. I think I might like do some more just chatting about running in general, because I've been really enjoying running a lot. It's like one of my highlights of the weeks, of the week, every week basically, right? I think Agatha's already bored with all my running updates. So yeah, for those curious, actually for those curious, I'm on Strava too. So if people are like, ooh, I'm into running too, you can follow me on Strava. You can follow me on Strava. Just look up Roslotboom and you'll find me. You will find me and you can follow me. For those interested. But yeah, anyway. Chat. I've been yapping for 3 hours. Who will we raid? It's dinner time. I'm gonna order pizza today. So give me exclamation mark Strava. I should do that, to be honest. I should share. Wait, let me actually grab. Let me add that while I wait for a raid suggestion. Let me add the comment real quick. Add com Strava. There you go. I love that I just add also, I think EU's link is better. Let me add that, because apparently I fucked up the whole thing. Adcom Strava. Yeah, I see pupped Adcom. There you go. Yay! So those who are curious, they can add me on Strava. They can follow my runs. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, did I really do that? Ah, good one, EU. Starava. Starava this. Good job, Ross. We gotta keep that command. I'm just gonna add Strava properly. Strava. There you go. Strava. I'm gonna keep that just for the memes. We have exclamation mark Strava too now. So yeah, because viewers are dropping already, because, you know, it's not talking about anything. Who should we rate? Let me have a look. Seeing there's no suggestions. Who is a good person to raid? Who's live? Let me have a look real quick. Let me peek. Who's live? Who is live? Bob Ross. Nah. Twitch.tv. I never have this ready because there's always raid suggestions. I love that it just automatically goes to M. Salowski. No, I don't want to see Majek. Sorry, Majek. At least I won't get suddenly DMCA because I'm playing somebody else's audio. Let's go to Vibes Live. Yeah, let's go to Vibes Live. Vibes _ live SA. I think I should have done it correct, right? Let's go to Vibes Live. Oh, sorry, that's me. That's me. So Vibes Live, he's I think they? No, him. It's a guy from South Africa. I know he's I think he's also part of Velvet and Friends. Is the raid going through? I don't know if it is. Yes, it is. So, we're raiding in 10 seconds. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining. Say hi to Vibes Live. I'll catch you guys later. Wait. No, we're not raiding yet. Okay, good. I can still talk. We're still here. So, tell the guy hi. Go give him a follow. Nice guy. I know he's friends with Hout and stuff too. Also with Mata. So give the guy a follow. Say hi to him. Have a good night. Thank you guys for joining the first stream of the year. More to come later on. Exclamation mark Discord for all the updates. Yeah. Catch you guys later. Doei. Pa. Doei. Doei.